Hey everybody, welcome back to where we do a deep dive line by line into the New Testament. So if you are a Christian or any other religion or none, then this is a great place to just have an honest read of this text and ask questions to figure it out. Previously, in the previous video, Jesus is preaching about John the Baptist. And we're in Matthew chapter 11. And he's not preaching his own message, which is interesting. And let me preface this before we continue. I'm not reading this in any way to disparage Christianity at all. It's from my personal knowledge and from my personal understanding on my own spiritual journey. And it makes it a lot more enjoyable to share that with others so that we can participate together, and I just enjoy them. And I encourage y'all to do this too. It allows me to be, well, not forced, but I've made a commitment to do this to myself, and a lot of y'all have expressed how you've enjoyed it, so it makes me do it because I've committed to it. And we can use that in so many different aspects of our lives. But to get back, we are in John the Baptist. Jesus is just preaching how great John the Baptist is. So in Matthew chapter 11, verse 11, Jesus says that no person born of a woman is greater than John the Baptist. Okay, that's a big mouthful, because no person born of a woman is greater than John the Baptist. Okay, so John the Baptist is better than Jesus. Jesus is saying that because Jesus was also born of a woman. That's fascinating. I was never told that in Sunday school. So as we continue, it's kind of think, how do you interpret that other than what it exactly says? I mean, that's the only way to do it, right? It continues and it says, but he who is least in the reigns of the heavens is greater than he. Now just think about this for a second. Whoever is the least in heaven, the lowest part of heaven, is greater than John the Baptist. So John the Baptist, the best person, the best man born of a woman, is at the very, very bottom in heaven. Okay, that just opens a big Pandora's box of questions, right? Because that is saying there's some type of class structure in heaven, because there are different reigns of heaven. And then if John the Baptist, and I'm just reading from my notes here because I had so many questions, if John the Baptist is the best among men that are born of a woman, how can he be the least in the heavens? And of course it's heavens as in plural, because that's the way it's always referred to. It's not it's like there are many heavens. So how can that be? So if he's John the Baptist is the best, and none of us are ever going to be better than John the Baptist, not even Jesus, but we're all supposed to, according to Christianity, aspire to get to heaven, we'll still be at the bottom rungs and below John the Baptist even, because we can't reach John the Baptist. He's the best. That's fascinating. And then Jesus says the reigns of the heavens, as though there are multiple entities that control heaven. Well, who is it? Who is controlling? Who is the captain of the ship in heaven? And how do you have multiple entities reign? Like what's the chart that shows the chain of command? What's happening here? And then my last question for this section, because this is a lot to think about, are other men not born by a woman? Because Jesus is real specific. A man born of a woman. John the Baptist is the best from a man born of a woman. Why would Jesus specifically say that? Are there other ways that we don't know of that a man can be born? I don't know. It's just a striking statement that he was so specific in that. Why wouldn't he just say man? I mean, it seems to be common knowledge that men are born of a woman because everybody's born of a woman. But is there something else that we're missing? And this is another aspect to this. Are women better than men? You know, John the Baptist is the best of all men, and he's still at the bottom. But does that insinuate that women are better than men and they are higher? It just doesn't say. There's a lot of gaps in this and it continues on in the most fascinating way in the next video. It's just mind-blowing and boggling. So thanks for joining us on this journey to understand more and to grab spiritual nuggets on your own journey the best way you can. If you're in the local area and you want to find out more about what we do here, we're at the mysticsofTexas.com. We get together every Sunday at 1:15, and it is just a fantastic group of people where we practice being good stewards of the land, that we practice the art of listening, the art of communication, building and maintaining our friendships, to meditate together, connect to the infinite through our meditations the best way we can, and practice a whole wide array of different modalities, from Hindu, Buddhist, even Christianity. Everything, we believe, all ties together to get to whatever the infinite is that we will never understand. But we do think we can connect to the universal energies through our meditation, and I don't think it, I know I do. And if that appeals to you or resonates in any way, go check us out, mysticsofTexas.com, and our other YouTube channel, Mystics of Texas. I appreciate you joining. And this next video is wow. This is just wild. Please join us. We'll see you next time.